Hey guys, welcome to your love reading for Virgo. We're going to take a look at the person that you're separated from to see what this person's realizing during separation. Apply this to your own unique situations. You may switch the roles if you want. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you guys get notified on when my new videos post, when I go live. Also, if you guys are interested in wanting to follow me on my social media pages, personal readings with me on Zoom, pre-recorded, also on Cameo. The links and the details are in the description box below. Also, if you guys haven't joined my channel memberships, hit the join button. I'll greatly appreciate it if you guys did join just to support me and also my channel. And let's get started for Virgo. Let's talk about Virgo. What is this person thinking and replaying when it comes to Virgo? And the Seven of Wands. Ace of Swords. Two of Wands. King of Wands. Three of Cups. What is this person thinking here? Oh my God. Sorry, Virgo. I feel like this person's definitely thinking about reaching out with some sort of communication here, but here's the thing. There are options here that this person hasn't really quite cut off yet. I also feel like this person quite knows what the obvious choice or who the obvious choice here is. But I feel like this person still hasn't really quite made a decision. And I feel like this person's definitely sitting in this very defensive energy here. Or that they're really uncomfortable about having this conversation here with you. So we have the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and the Three of Cups, and also the Hermit. What are they finally understanding about the connection? What are they finally understanding about the connection? Five of Wands, the Devil. They're realizing how toxic it is. You're dealing with someone who has a lot of anger here, and I feel like this person's anger explodes when they're drinking, smoking weed, doing drugs. I feel like this person's very reckless. I feel like this person's realizing that they need help. You may have offered this person help, or that you may have sought out some sort of help with this person here, but I feel like this person rejected it. I think this person realized that maybe deep down inside, maybe their higher self is showing that they're realizing that they are the problem here. They're part of the problem. And maybe you're realizing that you're part of the problem here too, because it's just not one person who does it. You know, sometimes a part of the problem is, you know, staying in this dynamic and enabling this person, right? But I feel like this person's definitely realizing that their behaviors or their habits are very toxic. What do they regret or wish they handled differently? So we have the Page of Swords, we have the Five of Pentacles, we also have the Eight of Pentacles, and also we have the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. I don't feel like you want anything to do with this person. You feel like this person's really immature and that this person plays a lot of games here. And I feel like this person has a hard time, putting themselves into other people's shoes here. So I don't feel like this person comes from a place of understanding, but more so judgment here, or that this person may see you as someone who complains, or that this person is viewing you as someone who's too dramatic. Yeah, you don't want to deal with that because I feel like, you know, you don't feel safe around this person because this person's not holding a safe space for you to listen to your concerns, you know, to resolve things here with you, you know. Okay, so tell me about what they miss most about you. What do they miss most about Virgo? So with the Empress here, Libra, Taurus, the Seven of Cups, we have the Four of Pentacles, we also have the World. I feel like they miss your love. I feel like they're holding on to that fantasy of you and them being together here. But I feel like it's a no-go for you now. The idea of that, the fantasy of that is that, you know, it's not going to happen. Especially with the dynamic that you have with this person here. I just feel like you're also being kind of like practical here and also logical, you know? It's kind of like, how can you deal with someone here who is just indecisive, unstable, unbalanced here? Because whatever this person's not dealing with, or whatever the decisions that they're avoiding, or whatever they're avoiding here, you don't want it to fall onto you. And even if this person's unintentionally, or they're not intentionally trying to do that, energetically you'll feel it. Yeah, energetically you'll feel it. What is the lesson that they're learning here during the separation? The Lovers, Gemini energy, Three of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Cups, Five of Cups, Knight of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You know what? I feel like they're trying to save their image here. I feel like I feel like they're communicating really hard to you right now, or that they will, you know, to try and save their image because they don't want to look like the bad guy here. Huh. This person doesn't want to look like a bad guy, but they're doing bad things. You know that saying, if you don't want to do the time, then don't do the crime, right? I mean, I do feel like this person's definitely experiencing the consequences of you kind of like maybe ignoring them or not communicating with them right now. Even if the communication was like light here, I feel like you're being cold. And this person may not be used to it. What are their next emotional or communication moves towards Virgo? Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Six of Wands, Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, the Eight of Wands. They're going to come in with a lot of passionate communication here. They're definitely going to surprise you here. They're going to come in with the energy of like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to take care of this, I'm going to rebuild this here, don't worry, I'll make it right. But they're not coming in with this grounded, stable energy with the Knight of Wands here. Yeah, I feel like they're coming in with a lot of impulsive communication here to save their image. So it's not even about that. Yeah. This person's definitely operating from a place of ego here. They fear looking bad or not being liked, instead of like really dealing with the real issue here. So Virgo, I do hope that this reading was helpful. I hope that this reading resonated. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Bye for now, you guys.